I think so. I haven't had many years in the NHL, so yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm happy with the year I had, but it's not exactly what I wanted to. I still want to be playing hockey, and that's the main reason why you play. You're not playing for anything, personal accolades or anything like that. We want to win the cup, and that didn't happen this year, so I'm gonna have an extra long summer. For me, this will make basically every year that I've played pro pretty long summer, so that's frustrating for me. I want to win, and that's one reason I came here. I believe in this team. I believe in the group of guys here, and we'll just have a good summer and come back ready to go next year.
David said a few minutes ago that he'd be highly interested in re-signing you. I'm assuming you feel the same way about the Preds.
Yeah, I mean, they've been so great to me. The guys are awesome. The staff, everyone here has been awesome, and they give me a chance to play and to try to prove myself, to prove that I belong, and that's all I can ask for. They give me opportunity, and from there, it's what I've done with it. So I love it here. It's a great city. The fans have been super awesome to me and to my family, and it's a great place. So yeah, if that's something that they're going to pursue, I'm definitely open to it.
Rocco, what were your expectations when you signed with Nashville last summer versus how it ultimately played out for you?
Honestly, it was almost pretty spot on. The reason I signed here is I thought I was going to have opportunity to play some games, to hopefully prove myself, to be a regular, and that's what happened. Like I said earlier, of course, the first reason you come to a team like this is you want to win the Stanley Cup. So I guess that's one objective. That's the one objective that didn't happen. But besides that, just getting an early call up, lasting a lot longer than I did the last couple of years of training camp, getting sent down, knowing that I had to go back and prove myself once again. Had a good stint with Milwaukee, got called back up. I think I was here for a month before being sent down for a few days, and I've been here ever since. So it's honestly, it's been a long road for me. It's been a dream come true to be here, to be with this team in this city, and it's been a lot of fun this year for sure.
Rocco, is there a sense, Rocco, that I've made it, or that you made it now, or going through what you've gone through, they're never that? I mean, you always kind of fighting that fight.
I mean, the type of person that I am, there's never I made it or I deserve this or that. For me, it's always it's a new year. I mean, there's a lot of guys that come and they have a great year, and then the next year they don't have so great of a year because they kind of rest on their laurels, or they rest on their contract or winning or whatever. That's never the person that I want to be. I don't want winning a Stanley Cup to change who I am, or signing a nice contract to change who I am. That's not the type of person I am. That's not the type of person my parents raised me to be. I feel every year is a new year to prove yourself. It's a new year to prove your worth. And I'm hungry for more. Just getting a taste of NHL hockey this season, getting a taste of the playoffs. It hurts being out this early. It was the most fun I've had playing hockey in a long time. I wish we were still playing. I feel fresh right now still. That's when it wasn't long enough. I feel fresh right now, and I kind of want to start training right now. It's just the type of person I am. I'm hungry for more, and I believe this team can go further and achieve more.
Rocco, all that you went through this year, you start to play, earned your spot, started the playoffs right back to where you were before not playing. What was that a situation for you like? I mean, were you frustrated, and were you upset that you didn't have the chance, or do you understand, or how did you kind of handle that at the beginning of the playoffs?
I was hurt too. Getting hurt, I strained my oblique and broke my rib, and that's why I was out at the end of the year. And that was probably the most frustrating part about this season. I felt like I was starting to find my groove. I was starting to get my stride, going into a playoff push, and then that happens and sets me back. And I was kind of worried about my spot, of course, because I want to be in the lineup. I want to play. I want to help my team win. And having that concern was definitely something mentally that was draining and frustrating. But the medical staff did a heck of a job with me. I had to tell them, you got to tell me to slow down because I'm going to try to push it, but you got to help me. And they did a great job. The timetable was fast. It got me back, got me healthy, got me back in shape. And just like I've been all year, just whenever my number's called, that's when I got to be ready to go. Being sent down, having to come back, I think my first 12 games I was 6 in the lineup, 6 out of the lineup. Became a fourth line guy, traded for some guys, went back to in and out of the lineup. I've been through a lot this year, so I guess it was nothing new. I knew that if there was a chance that I was going to play, that I was ready. Like, it didn't matter if it was game 1 or game 7, I was ready whenever they needed me. And that's what a team is. They got 25, whatever, 26 players on a team. Not everyone's going to play, but when your number's called, you got to be ready to go because everyone's counting on you, and that's what I did.
Did you say broken rib?
Yeah.
Yeah. That doesn't seem like it would recover that quickly. What was that rehab like?
Yeah, I mean, basically it was a week. The first week was a lot of nothing. Just kind of trying to get the muscle to settle down. They weren't too concerned about the bone. They were more concerned about the oblique settling down. Once that got to settle down, I started skating a little bit. And from there, I don't know what happened. It was a miracle, really, a lot of prayer and stuff, just the way it transpired. I got on the ice the first day for maybe 20 minutes, second day 30, 40 minutes, and then from there I was almost full out skating, shooting, and it felt great. And that game 2 was actually the first game I would have technically been cleared to play. Maybe could have played game 1 if they needed me, but I was available for game 2 and it felt great, so a good job on the medical staff team.
Rocco, this community, you said you really enjoyed it, but what is it about the Nashville community that you really feel hit home for you and your family, that you feel like you really did commit and become a part of this community like that?
Honestly, everyone was super welcoming from the moment that I got here. You know, fans have been reaching out on social media all season to me, and you know, it's weird even seeing some fans wear my jersey and people creating like Rocco's Modern Line T-shirts floating around online, and it's weird. It's weird seeing your name out there. You know, having even like your jersey and stuff up in the Pred shop. It's different for me. I'm not used to that, so everyone's been good to us. They've been super nice to Abby around the concourse when they see her being nice and some really cool stuff. So the city's been great, and it's really everything we ever dreamed of, to be honest.
Thanks, Rock.